Welcome back to Red Hot Wrestling. Today, I will be grading every NXT main roster call-up of 2023. I'll be giving them all a grade, A, B, C, etc. Based on how they've been booked, how I've taken to them, whether I find them entertaining, how good they've been on the main roster, and the position they're in the main roster right now. But before we get into the video, as always, do like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video, and let's get straight into it with the first grading. Pretty Deadly. I will give them a B minus. Obviously the injury to Elton Prince kind of staggered what was going on, because they were put in a very prominent position. I think they were number one contenders for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. They lost Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn before Money in the Bank, if I'm correct. And yeah, I didn't know much about them coming into the main roster. I wasn't watching NXT at the time, and I think they're entertaining, but I mean, it's for me. It, like the video packages when Elton Prince was injured, I understand why they did it. For me, they were a bit too cringy. I understand they were trying to be funny, etc. But I don't know. I don't really like Pretty Deadly. I think they're really good. I think how they've been booked has been good. They've been put in a feud with the Brawling Brutes quite early, and they've been put in something you can kind of invest in. I'm not saying they're bad; they're just not for me. But I can see the entertainment value. I can see that they can talk. They've got a character to them, and they've got charisma. But sometimes over the top. But it's still a B minus. You know what? I'll give them a B actually. Negating that injury. Overall, I think they've been booked well. They've appeared on SmackDown a lot of the time since they've been healthy. So for me, Pretty Deadly deserve a B minus. Next, we got Cameron Grimes. Man, I mean, it started off hot. He faced Corbin, beat him like 4 seconds, beat Corbin, and then since then it's been not much. And yeah, I don't like Corbin went to NXT, back to NXT, and I'm guessing that kind of negated what they were going to do with him and Corbin. But since then, hasn't really appeared on television. So really, the best I can give him is a D. Really, for the first stretch. I mean, he's appeared now and then. They almost started something, because I think Dragon Lee faced either, I almost said Austin Creed. No. What's his name, man? Grayson Waller or Austin Theory, and Cameron Grimes kind of interfered, and that kind of didn't go anywhere. I think there was a tag team match after that, the week after, but nothing really came of it. So it's really a D for Cameron Grimes. And then we got Grayson Waller. Man. Love this guy. He's getting an A for me. It's been good. I got called up, but he was injured, and they still had him do a Grayson Waller effect for about 8-7 weeks on SmackDown to really, get the crowd accustomed to him. They put him in high-profile segments with Cena and other legends. Edge had a match with Edge, really good match on SmackDown. So Grayson Waller definitely deserves an A, and now they put him with Theory, which is great. He's just the sort of package. He's good in the ring. He's really, really good on the mic. Him and Austin Theory as the tag team is going to be really good, and I can't wait for them to split the tag team titles. I think they'll probably split them after Mania. Is probably what they're going to do with the tag team titles. And those two for sure will be tag team champions in 2024, because those two together is money. They're very entertaining, and I think it's only increased Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller putting him Austin Theory as well. It's a perfect blend, and I cannot wait to see what they do next. Grayson Waller gets an easy A from me. Then we have JD McDonough. He's gonna get an A minus. It started off a bit slow. They're kind of building him into it. That there was still Vince was still kind of part of the regime, so Triple H really couldn't get all of these guys and couldn't really, do everything he wanted. But since then, integrating JD into the Judgment Day slowly, and now that he's a part of it, and he's rolling the Judgment Day is great. Him in the ring, he's selling. He just every time he goes out there, whether in the ring, he just performs and he looks like $1,000,000 the way he sells for his opponent. Um, his offense looks good, so very athletic. So honestly, I really like JD, and he's been really good. And putting him in the Judgment Day has has been perfect. If I'm being honest, it's been totally perfect. I mean, taking that RKO in War Games, he's really taking these big bumps and making his opponents look good and selling. It's phenomenal. Selling's really good. So he 1,000% is gonna get an A- from me. Zoe Starks, there is no character there. I'll be honest. I don't really care about Zoe Starks. I don't really care about Zoe Starks. I have B minus down here for the simple fact that I mean she got put in a title match and she was put with Trish. It didn't really work. She was put with Trish Stratus. God damn, it didn't really work. And there's just I don't know, man. Like Zoe, she just doesn't have a character. Like I can't invest in her. I don't really give a shit if I'm being honest. So in the ring, she's really good. I'll give her that. In the ring, she's really good. I think now they're putting in a tag team, go after the tag team titles. Who gives a shit about the tag team titles? Only tag team titles don't matter much. Um, I mean, you got Tegan Knox and Natalia going after them. What the fuck is Natalia doing on my television screen in 2023? What? Why? Hell no. Hell, hell no. No, no, no. I don't want that. No one wants Natalia on the television screen. I digress. Anyway, Zoe Starks, I'm gonna give her a C plus because she has been put in positions they have tried to get her over. For me, she ain't doing it for me. If I'm being honest, just just don't connect with her like a character. She doesn't really have one to be honest. She's just Zoe Starks, and yeah. But in the ring, good. Other than that, it's not much there. If I'm being honest, so Zoe Starks gets a C plus from me. Then we have Indy Hartwell, man. I really liked Indy from like the first time I really got to see her, which was when she was part of the way in NXT in like 2020. And I really like Indy, but again, it's just Triple H really trying to rebuild this woman's division. And Indy and Candice LeRae haven't really gotten much of a chance and they haven't really done much on the main roster. So unfortunately, I can't really. And Indy was injured when she got called up, so she's gonna have to get an F. Is that the first F? Might be. I think it is the first F, which it pains me to say. Indy Hartwell has to get an F. It hasn't been great. Hopefully 2024 will be better for her, and I think it will be. Triple H. And Triple H we trust, and I think there's no way Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae aren't going to be factored into the tag team titles and other stuff on Raw. So, but for now, in this moment in time, it's an F from me. Then we got Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, C plus. They won the tag team titles on Raw. Great. It is what it is. But in terms of the whole stretch, I mean, they're very impressive in the ring. But I mean, it's got to be said. God damn it, are they small? I mean, they are small. There was a spot where, what's the name? Piper Niven, right? I think it is Piper Niven. My mind went to Dewdrop, but Piper Niven like did like a splash on both of them from the second rope, and it looked like she was pinning one person. Then put together, I mean, they are small, like skinny, short. Like when they outside, their heads are barely over the ropes, but they're very acrobatic, very talented in the ring, and good on them for winning the tag team titles. Triple H is gonna have to do a lot more for me to really care about the tag team titles and invest in what the women are doing with that. But again, for them winning the tag team titles, being good in the ring, most of it hasn't really been good. But I will say right now, Triple H gave them a few wins the last couple of weeks. They won tag team titles. So yeah, they are going to get a C plus. And if you asked me a couple of weeks ago, probably would have been like a D, maybe even an F. Who knows? Then we got in this year, yeah, F, and let's keep it that way. I don't want to see them on my television screen, to be honest. Like, no one's really gonna care about them. I don't care. I don't really want to see them on TV. So it's like some people are meant for catering. Let's be real, guys. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Some people belong in catering. It's just how it is. Some people belong in catering, and that's where they belong. So yeah, in the sheer F. Let's keep it that way. Odyssey Jones F. Has he appeared on the main roster this year? I mean, I'm not gonna say much, but Odyssey Jones gets an F from me. Let's move on. Dragon Lee. Oh man, can I talk about Dragon Lee? That's an A plus. That's the first A plus of this video. God damn. Since he came to the main roster, they put him in matches, let him get over in the ring with his ability and how great he is. And now he gets reactions when his music hits, when he comes out, and he just continues to have great match after great match after great match. Had a great match with Pete Dunne on SmackDown for the North American Championship. He's North American Champion now. Just all great. The whole thing, the whole package, Dragon Lee has been phenomenal. Triple H has built him up perfectly, getting him wins regularly on TV, putting him out there, and letting him have great matches. It's just Dragon Lee's been great for SmackDown, for the main roster. Just for the main roster. So happy for Dragon Lee. One of my favorites. Like, one of my favorite things about SmackDown is Dragon Lee is the North American champion. So Dragon Lee gets an A plus for me. Easily gets an A plus. And then finally the Creed brothers also get an A plus. And I know it's premature, but just think about what they've done. They won the tag team tournament match, put up great performance, beating like two other teams, maybe two, maybe three, I can't remember exactly. Beating those other teams. They had a tag team match already in the main event of Monday Night Raw and performed well and were really good at getting themselves over with their in-ring work. Obviously, in terms of character work, they're not there yet, but they have been great. They have been great to watch, and I've seen a little bit of them in NXT. It's been great to see them on the main roster, and Triple H is clearly high on them, and it's obvious to see why. It is obvious to see why, and it's just been great to watch them in the ring perform and just do things that are otherworldly, for being honest. So the Creed brothers get an A plus. They could very well be tag team champions next month, in January, maybe February. You could very well be looking at the next tag team champions, and that would have been in a matter of months on the main roster. What they've done so far on the main roster has been nothing short of incredible, just like Dragon Lee. So I think they deserve an A plus. Them and Dragon Lee are kind of like that top tier of NXT call-ups and what they've done. And then right under, right under, you got Grayson Waller and JD McDonough, and then you got the Pretty Deadlies right there, with probably in the league of their own, and then you got like mid and duds. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your grades down below. Like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel. Click notification bell so you're notified when I upload another video. I will see you in the next one.